Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Tom Plays Factorio for absolute beginners. We were just heading down to restock primarily. And, oh, okay. That might change things a bit. Or not. Actually, that's not as bad. But it's a turret that's been destroyed, and I think I was out of turrets, so let's carry on with the restocking for now. I doubt that's a panic situation. Okay, so that's pretty good. Is there anything else we're actually low on? We're good for explosive rockets. We're okay for cluster grenades. Ooh, my touch should be good. Okay, right, so let's just head up here. Alright, so utility science packs again. So yeah, we are definitely going to have to start fighting back against some of these, but I'm still hoping that the artillery will pretty much do that for us. But of course we do need to finish researching it. Okay, attack on the coal mines. I'd forgotten about this. In theory, this is actually still open, isn't it? As a way in and out. Still, we haven't had anyone actually coming through this way, so I don't think I'm about to panic about it. Oh yeah, I was going to go around, wasn't I? Too much danger of me smacking into stuff if I try and go through the base. At least if I destroy stuff in the wilderness, it's not too damaging. Possibly I should have restocked on ammunition. That I did not think of. Well, never mind. Let's at least just finish this off. Because after this, a lot of it's going to be about getting the attacking the enemy bases and getting the area cleared around the oil field anyway. Well, ideally, I suppose we do want everything to be properly defended before I do that. Ah! Okay. That's a bit weird. Not sure what I did there. Was there like a break? Oh, well, that's good. I guess we weren't low on this stuff after all. Okay, brilliant. So we've also now got a new place where we can put solar stuff, which is good. In fact, with that in mind, I might just clear the area, because I'm going to have to drop off a load of wood anyway, so may as well only do it once. Ditto for the rock. Okay, let's go attack the first base. So as usual, we're going to leave ourselves a little distractor thing. And I'll make a bunch of these, and then cluster grenades, so if we just get close enough to attract some attention. Okay, and now I'll just drop a few more distractors, and then we'll go on to the proper attack. This almost feels too easy now. And there we go. All dealt with. Okay, so let's be overconfident and try and attack this one as well. I haven't died for a while. Okay. A little risky there. Make some more of these. And just take on some of the outlying ones. Hang on. Shields are down. Is that because it's night time? I feel like it probably is. Nope. No, shield's back up now, even though it's night time. That's good. Definitely need more of these. Okay. Need to aim these rockets, they just go for the nearest target, pretty much. Oh, I'm out of rockets. Not out of cluster grenades though. And there we go. I think we're done. Brilliant. Okay. And here is a load of oil. So, I don't want to make this too big if we can avoid it. And I'm fairly sure we're literally just gonna try to go straight into the trains. I think it's literally just crude oil that we're transporting, so we're not going to need much in the oil field at all. Oof. So close. Nice wide berth. A cliff right in the way there. It is. I had not seen that. Okay, this all looks very messy. So let's just get rid and start over. There we go. Nope, still doesn't like something. There we are. So I think that's actually all sorted from a railroad perspective. What I am going to need is piercing rounds. Definitely need piercing rounds this time. Looks like we could do some more with a few more up here as well. Still, that's good. It's been cleared. So in theory, there's now nothing stopping us from going ahead and setting up a new oil field. We could also... oh, hang on. Forgetting my resolution not to drive through there. Could also fill that outpost with solar stuff. Might be the last time we need to do that. As we move towards using nuclear power instead. It might get us over the finish line at least. I mean, this is interesting because in theory I'm saying oil is the bottleneck, but the fact that this train's spending ages here suggests that we're full up of oil. Oh, has this one stopped operating? I think it might be full of light oil. Let's just check our light oil reserves. Yeah, it is. Okay. That would explain it. There we go. So that's instantly started functioning again. Okay, well if nothing else that should have given our oil a bit of a chance to stockpile. And we'll hopefully start producing things rapidly again. I should probably just check everything else actually. What about the iron train? Because that can get stuck here, can't it? So let's move that forward as well. And then we'll get back to restocking. I definitely picked up some extra stone. So I can be offloading that. Use some iron and steel to make those containers. And there we go. Ridiculous amounts of ammunition. Also need some explosive rockets. Is there anything else we're short of? Nothing too obvious, I don't think. Yeah, okay. Let's not worry too much. Let's just grab some explosive rockets and go from there. What about walls? Oh, okay. No, I'm not going to worry. We're overstocked with ammo, but maybe that's not a bad thing. Let's take 100. Oh, cluster grenades. Quite low on cluster grenades as well. Hoping we're not going to need any, but best to have them handy just in case. There we go. Coals are looking healthier as well. So generally all good. Need to watch this train. So I'm slightly expecting to be out of some items, but sometimes it's just better to get started and take it from there. So let me stick some of these in there, although hopefully this outpost will be attacked less once we have the new one set up. Oh, good grief. Okay, what's happened? Right. There's actual damage there, so we need to cull that area down there. Okay, well let me at least make a start up here and then we'll go and deal with it. So I'm assuming that it's not completely urgent. Okay, suddenly I'm starting to wonder if it is completely urgent. Okay, we've got 3 turrets down. That is pretty bad. I certainly can't argue with that. So let's just get some of these made. Least likely to get attacked from the south, I think. Just also thinking that I can offload all of this surplus ammunition I'm carrying. There we go. And I'm also just now, of course, realising that I should have built power lines. Always seem to forget. Well, that's fine. Let's just... put one more in, and then in theory, as soon as we get the power lines built, they will start filling up with ammunition. There. Yeah, that's going. Okay. Let's go deal with that problem. We can at least then think about anything else that we need. So I guess if we're doing liquids, I'm going to want a couple of pumps. Then of course we're going to want pump jacks for the oil fields themselves. So just we've got more chance to pick things up now that we're not completely full of ammunition. Okay, I think that still looks okay. Not a huge amount of ammo there though. It's a little worrying. This tank does incredible damage. It's like the tank's barely been touched, but the wall was nearly destroyed. Very impressive. Still, I'm half tempted to attack an enemy base with it, but our current method is just too effective. These both still going? They are. That's fine then. Let's grab some walls while I think about it, because that was something I was a bit low on. But don't want to hang around too long, because we don't know when the enemy is going to attack again. Just had a sudden last minute concern that maybe they're making headway because they've run out of ammunition down there, which is always possible. Okay, I'm going to need something to take me up there, so rather than disturb the iron trains, let's grab... There we go, being attacked again already. Let's grab the quarry train, the stone train. We'll see what's going on down there. Yeah, I think they are. They're out of ammo. But they've also run out of iron in a lot of places, so that's something. So probably the ammo is the most pressing concern, if I can find the actual box that I put it in. All the way up here. Everything I've got, which still probably isn't enough. Replace these, fix the walls, right, yeah, so it's not that the base has got too dangerous necessarily, it's just that I allowed it to run out of ammunition. Still, I suppose at least he got me attention down here. So I can deal with the lack of iron. And there we go. Still kind of feel like we're going to need to revisit this base with more ammunition once we have more ammunition, but at least we're broadly good for now. Just check the other iron trains. You're not stuck, are you? You are stuck. Didn't we just check all the iron mines? It was like they're all running out again. Okay, guess I have to recheck all the iron mines on the to-do list. Let's drop off all that wood we'd picked up. Right. Could do some more power poles. Let's remake that. Make another one of those. Anything else we're low on? Make some more gates. Obviously very low on ammunition. I'll just grab that for now. Don't need those, we do need these. That's mostly it. Check our bottlenecks again. Obviously the bottleneck is yellow vials, as you would expect. They are being made though. Yeah, it's just a low density structure. And to be fair, they are actually being made reasonably rapidly. Kind of feels like maybe I just need another assembly machine actually. Okay. No objection there. Probably grab some more inserters actually. Just replace the fast ones we've used and the long handled ones. Okay, well that should make those 50% faster. While I'm here and thinking about it, what about making a couple of pumps? Which I'm guessing I will need engines. And pump jacks. Let's get 3, and we're also going to need storage tanks. Okay. So you need a lot of iron plates for the storage tanks. It would seem. Grab a few more transport belts, because we'll obviously be using a lot of those. And let's just make sure we've got plenty of these, or at least a decent number. Okay. I think that should be everything we really need for going up here. Getting this up and running. No doubt I've forgotten something. Thinking I might take the train this time. Oh, that's the point. We're going to need traffic lights and a station. Never mind. At least 2 traffic lights. Okay, heavily clogged up. Right, so how far back does this go? Looks like just past this bit here. Right. So let's just knock a few of these out. Definitely don't want to go too big with this one. That's probably plenty. There we go. Just want to get them filling up, because that does take a while. You reckon above around here? Should probably be enough. So we just head up from there. I'll put it there. It'll be fine. think we're more likely to be attacked from the west than the north because there's a cliff to the north. Not sure it'll make that much difference, but it'll make some. I'm just saying that to determine where to put this, because it's more vulnerable from the north if it's hit on this side, on the right side. Okay. There we go. And this one, same situation, I think. Slightly less likely to be attacked from the north, although there's even less in it this time. It's in moderate danger from any direction. Well, north and east. Okay, and hopefully that will pretty much do it. Let's just get the power in. Hopefully that'll be it. So we need the railway station, of course. Stick a couple of traffic lights either side. Get my pumps up and running. A nice big stock of storage. There we go, in theory. Set up some pump jacks. Okay, so what is the current oil field? That's Oilfield Northwest. So I guess... Oilfield Far Northwest? I suppose we may as well stick a radar down. Find out more about the world. Oh, I should give these productivity modules. I suppose we don't need traffic lights here yet, do we? Although we will. So if I now find this, I can add base north for empty cargo, and then Oilfield Far Northwest for fluid above 10k. Right. Oh, I see, yeah. Crude oil above 10k. Okay, so let me bring it up here. Just want to make sure this actually works as it stands. Now seems to be struggling more to offload than to unload, but I suppose at least we've dealt with that bottleneck. Might mean we now have another one to worry about. Like we're not processing the oil fast enough or something. Okay. Yeah, the lack of... I might put some traffic lights in there when we add some solar power to that outpost, if we do. But really we don't need them until we start using one of the other offshoots, because there's only one train going to be going up there. So yeah, it looks like it's literally just that you can't process this fast enough. Is our problem. So we've got very little petroleum gas, but lots of crude oil. So it feels like maybe we need another one of these if we want to make things move more quickly. Although to be fair, we're also pretty stocked up with plastic now as well. So it actually seems to be copper that's a hold up here, which is not something I expected. I'll tell you what, if we're heading down there, let's get more ammunition again. Because we definitely had one base that needed some. Although I may end up leaving this for next time anyway. Yeah, we're definitely out of copper. Okay, copper, where are you? Copper mine south. Now you're fairly full, but that doesn't tell me much. So yeah, I think basically the next thing we're probably going to want to do is do a full investigation of the copper and iron mines. Make sure they're still doing okay. This might even get on board the copper train while we're at it. But yeah, other than that, research on artillery is still ongoing. We've opened a new oilfield, Oilfield Far Northwest. Obviously cleared a couple of enemy bases to do that. Started getting some scary attacks on here, but it was more to do with running out of ammunition. Also found a lot of the mines had run out. So I think we actually are going to need to go over the iron mines again. It's only iron mine southeast and iron mine west that seem to be struggling, but we should probably just check them. But yeah, our current bottleneck seems to be copper, so I'm going to check the copper mines, I think. And that should be it, yeah. But still good progress. Happy to have a new oil field. That's no longer the bottleneck as far as I can tell, so we can relax about that for a bit. And we have a new outpost, so we can put solar power in. So if we're not ready for nuclear yet, which we're not because we need to research for technologies, we will still be able to keep the solar going and bolster it a bit. But I'll leave it there for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.